Happy day, Greg Penner, your man in Latin America doing deals, talking about pricing on lawyers in Latin America today. What does it cost for a lawyer to represent you in Latin America? Okay. Now, obviously, depends on the country, depends on the currency, but typically you can get a one-man show, doesn't speak any English, for around $50 US an hour. Okay, has a license, can do the basics, might know how to set up a company or might know how to purchase a piece of real estate. Kind of barrier to entry is $50 an hour. Okay, now if you want somebody fully bilingual that has some experience, knows their stuff, working out of a financial center like Guadalajara, Mexico City, Guatemala City, San Salvador, kind of going rate is in around $100 US an hour, more or less, right? For somebody capable, speak some English, all right? They're not super well connected, typically, right? They know the basics, they got a few years experience. Not typically who I deal with, who my clients want to deal with. Now, you go up from there, okay? Now, typically, the lawyers that I do business with, retail at around $150 to $200 an hour, okay? They got at least 5-10 years in the game. They got connections in politics or banking or real estate or whatever their sector is, and their English is good. They're on point. They answer the phone. They respond to emails. You can give them a retainer and rest assured that typically it's going to get done. Now, if you're dealing with me, you know it's going to get done because I'm a pit bull and I hold all lawyers accountable. In my experience, they all need adult supervision. I'll be honest with you. I haven't gone into one deal where we didn't put down a retainer and I didn't have to phone that lawyer and say, hey, what's going on? The client expected this yesterday. It needs to be done. I always hold lawyers accountable. I've never been in a deal that I didn't have to provide adult supervision. Not to hold anything against them, right? Lawyers in Latin America tend to bite off more than they can chew, make promises they can't keep. They say they can do it all when they only know how to do one or two things really well. So back to the story at hand here. Typically, the lawyers in the $150 to $200 range, good English, well connected. Those are the people I do business with. Now, if you're doing business with me and you got my team on retainer and you're working with the best, you're working with the pit bull, then I actually get those same $150, $200 an hour lawyers for like $100 an hour because I got the right connections. I got all those lawyers on speed dial and they respect my business and they respect my clients and we bring them a lot of volume. So usually when you're working with me, my retainer essentially is free because you get such a great deal on the legal services. Not to mention that things get done on time. I hold everyone accountable. I represent your best interests because no matter what kind of deal you're looking at, whether you're buying a real estate, you're doing a real estate deal, or you're looking to buy a bank, or you're looking to buy a yacht, or whatever you're into, the realtor has their best interests in mind. The lawyer's getting paid by the hour, and they want more hours. And so what I do is I come in and I work on a precise project basis based on what your needs are, and I represent your best interests, right? I don't care about the lawyer's needs or the yacht broker's needs. I care about your needs, and I protect you in the deal, and I help architect the deal. Okay, so if you're working with me, you get lawyers at a discount. That's the beauty, one of the beauties of working with me and my team. Okay, so now it does go up from there. We do have lawyers, that are top tier. They're doing mergers, acquisitions. They're doing, high net worth deals. They're working with family offices. And a lot of those guys want upwards of $300 an hour. And that's the equivalent of a Harvey Specter in Latin America. Okay? If you ever watch that show Suits, Harvey Specter, right? Kick ass, get stuff done, well connected on top of it. Now, I haven't met a Harvey Specter in Latin America yet. I've met some really great lawyers, well connected. I still have to hold them accountable. Doesn't matter how good they are or how much they know, they still need to be held accountable. So that's kind of the price range. $50 an hour, get you, you know, a basic lawyer out in a little city in the backwoods. You step it up to $100 an hour. You get something decent. 150 to 200, you'll get some connections, good English, some accountability, okay? And then when you get me and my team in the mix, that's when the magic happens, all right? So if you want to make magic happen, you want to put a deal together in Latin America, hit the link down below. Let's book a call. We get you set up, all right? Greg, I'll see you in the next video.